alongside Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore, and we're glad to be bringing you action and welcoming you to the Thomas & Mack Center just off the Vegas Strip for tonight's main event. 12 rounds in the welterweight division. This should be a good one tonight. Both fighters say they are primed, coming off a very intense and passionate training camp. Leonard's coming down to the ring right now, and he does so with a certain gamesmanship, putting forth that attitude to his opponent, telling him, I'm the man, and I know it. Sweet Pea, Pernell Whitaker's ring walk. He just exudes confidence, carrying himself like a champion.
In the blue corner, with a record of 36 victories, 25 big knockouts, and 3 defeats, by way of Wilmington, Sugar Ray Leonard. His adversary, with a record of 40 wins, 17 knockouts, and 4 defeats, coming out of Norfolk, Pernell Sweet Pea Whitaker.
All right, fellas, let's have a good, clean fight. Touch them up and let's go.
Everybody's been waiting for these two to meet up. Now they do, as round one is underway. So, Teddy, here we have a power puncher against a fast and speedy fighter. And if you're the speedy fighter in a matchup against a power puncher, what are you trying to accomplish early on?
Well, you want to stay on the outside where you can use that speed a little bit. And you want to make sure you don't get trapped. Don't let them get you into close places.
Well-placed body shot again. Covers up nicely, gets rid of his opponent's body shot. Halfway through round number one. Good, strong uppercut. He comes right back with it after taking one. Comes right back at him with a left hand. He takes a shot and then commits to giving one right back. And now he's targeting upstairs. Just 10 seconds to go in this round. Trying to go downstairs, but off target. And we come to the end of round number one. Leonard's ability to get to his man paid off well there. He damaged him in that round.
You gotta watch the water in the corner. Too much.
Here we go. Round two is underway. Nice block by Pernell Whitaker. Whitaker's showing you that sublime skill right now with that two-punch combo.
Keep doing what you're doing.
able to dismiss that body shot. He gets off with a combination up top. And now you see the southpaw pulling the trigger with the straight left. Sugar Ray Leonard, of course, it takes something special to carry that Sugar moniker, and he really respects the guy who was the pound-for-pound great.
Oh, yes, he does, Sugar Ray Robinson. And he has talent. And I know this sounds extraordinary, but in the dimensions, in the levels, in the same sort of areas that Sugar Ray Robinson did. And not too many people had that. He has speed, he has power, he's technically solid, and there's something special about this guy. When you get past the bright smile, when you get past the moniker Sugar, there's a pit bulldog there.
Good effective work with that straight right hand. We count down the final moments of this round. How about a return to sender with the left hand?
You gotta let your hands go, champ. You hear me? You have to. You have to be busy out there. This guy's beat. Now, if you throw 3 or 4 punches in a row, you can turn this thing around. But you have to.
And round number 3 is underway. And now we got a fight. He fires back a right hand of his own. Scored well with the left downstairs. A little something of his own. Blocks a shot, brings back the uppercut. Leonard's hand speed is right now the difference. Teddy, you got faster hands. You're halfway home.
Yeah, that's a great asset to have, is to be able to do that. But there is a way to negate it, to counter it, and that's to time the punches. Timing can beat speed.
Nice strike after catching one by Sugar Ray Leonard. Teddy, he did a smart thing right there. Just created enough space and then landed the counterpunch.
Looked like the will of the wisp, the old great Willie Pep. Made him miss, made him pay.
And he returns on that exchange. There's the combo downstairs.
Jump on him. Nice. Nice work. Nice work.
Seconds to go in this third round. That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by Sugar Ray Leonard. The beginning of round 4, a chance to look at the scorecards. And Teddy, you like what he's done so far early, a clean sweep of all 3 rounds.
Yeah, a couple of rounds were close, but on the inside, when both of them had their chance to separate a little bit, he was the one who made the right decision to punch.
Come on, kid, focus now.
Everybody found so much out about Sugar Ray Leonard on that night back in 1981 when he came up with the 14th round TKO of Tommy the Hitman Hearns. Remember Dundee that night? Remember Angelo Dundee in the corner of Sugar Ray Leonard?
Yeah, he said, "You're blowing it, kid." And of course, he was right, and he responded to that. Sugar Ray Leonard, in that fight, he had to deal with 2 fights. You know, early on, he was dealing with Tommy Hearns, this real big guy, this puncher. He had to box a little bit, and then later on, Hearns got hurt, started moving, and then Leonard had to be the executioner. He had to all of a sudden go after the guy that he thought he was going to be boxing all night.
They're sending more than one at him now. The combo to the head. Leonard's hand speed is the difference here. I mean, that's what that combination was all about.
Yeah, purely speed. He just got off faster, sooner.
You're doing great.
A little something for his opponent after getting tagged. 10 seconds remaining in this round. Commits to the straight right. And the round comes to an end.
Big punch now.
Leonard's effectiveness really damaged his opponent in that last round.
You need to throw and land a big shot and knock this guy out.
Water in the corner. Too much.
Keep your hands up, all right? Keep your up.
Well, you can tell he's got a little hop in his step now. He looks like he's ready to go here.
That's it. That's it.
Leonard's fighting real smart here on the outside. Sugar Ray Leonard lands a flush right hand. Whitaker's completely missing the jab, and when that's not there, oh, you're gonna dug yourself a big hole.
Now, that's like saying I want to go swimming. Guess what? There's no water. You need water to swim. You need jab to fight, to set things up.
Still plenty of time to work here in round number 5. Minute and a half to go. I like that step back right there. Just enough to be out of danger, but still close enough to then land the counterpunch.
Well, that's what happens when you have that kind of experience. You're calm enough to know that range, know where the beginning of the punch and the end of the punch is.
Needs to improve that accuracy. Missed with the headshot. Now he ties up there.
Keep working the jab. Good, good. Come on.
Comes right back with some offense of his own. Off to the side, a little swing and a miss going upstairs.
Back to the body.
Leonard's right hand working well that time. He scored well. And as this round comes to an end, Teddy, you just get the sense that at any point this fight could come to an end because it is being fought with bad intentions.
Yes, these guys are not behaving like guys that are coming here thinking about going to the scorecards. They're letting everything go in every punch.
Able to cover up along the belt line, blocks that one. You can see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there. Leonard's doing a really nice job of just boxing smart here. He really has found that good balance that you look for, Teddy.
Yeah, he has. You know, first of all, he understands his identity, and he's brought it to this match.
He took a shot, but he came back with a right. Could this be the start of a big comeback? He went from owning this fight to now nearly down and out.
You know, that's what makes boxing so great. Yeah, you can come back just like that. One punch at the right time. That was at the right time.
Hey, man, come on now. Keep your feet moving. Come on now.
Oh, he took some damage, but he gave some back with the right hand.
You got this one. Nice.
That's a forceful two-punch combo by Sugar Ray Leonard.
There you go.
Not much action. as he just ties up.
The jab, use the jab, use the jab.
Working our way towards the bell. Last 10 seconds of the 6th. Trying to time that straight left hand, and he does so with ease. And round 6 comes to an end. Whitaker's corner has quite a task in front of them now. Their fighter's eye swollen shut.
Right now, you have to come up with some strategy. Maybe he turns his stance around, where he leads now with the good eye. You know, right now the good eye is back a little bit where he can't pick up things. Maybe now he needs to change his position in the ring, where at least his good eye is in front.
Leonard's doing exactly what he told us he would do. Now, he was stunned earlier in this fight, but he's sticking to that game plan.
You know, I like that. You know, I want to see how a guy behaves under pressure. He hasn't panicked, you know. He still believes in his identity, believes in his talents, his abilities, and he's going to stay that way unless the guy convinces him later on.
That's my man. Keep fighting, baby. You're not focusing.
There's a straight right hand. Whitaker's gone into a defensive shell, but that shell has cracks in it.
Yeah, it does, and the reason why it's getting cracked is because his opponent is confident that with those earmuffs on, you know, going into that peekaboo defense that he is, he knows he's handcuffed. So he's putting together 3, 4, 5 punches where normally he would only throw 1 or 2, worried something's going to come back.
Reaching the halfway mark of this round, comes right back with a shot of his own.
Just like that. Hook, hook. He wide open for the hook. All right, get your hands up. Get your hands up. Come on, kid.
Firing off the uppercuts. Great exchange. He has his target. He lands a straight right.
Just like that. Just like that.
And this round comes to an end.
Good. Nice work. Listen, I want you to go downstairs, then upstairs, okay?
Leonard's in control of this fight with a commanding lead on your scorecard, Teddy, as we start round number 8. He just looks like the kind of guy that's not going to be defeated tonight.
No, he's made up his mind. And he didn't make his mind up, you know, and this is for the young fighters out there and whatever you aspire to do to move forward. He didn't make up his mind tonight.
Come on, kids.
It was made up way before he got in the ring, and it's showing.
He's getting the payoff.
Keep that head moving.
Takes one to give one. He comes back with a right hand. How about that exchange? Leonard's doing good damage with the combination punching.
Well, right there's a good example of the benefit of combination punching. You miss the first or the second, the third and the fourth, they land.
Sugar Ray Leonard lands the big uppercut. The halfway point of round number 8.
Shake it off, shake it off. It's all right, it's all right. Unload right now.
Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by Sugar Ray Leonard. Still no defense out of him. Still no ability to stop this onslaught. He's taking serious damage.
And you got to worry about his future because the damage he's taking right now for tonight, okay, we understand that, but how is this going to impact him for the future? That's where you're starting to get into a danger zone right now.
Leonard's landed a good, solid combination.
Focus, focus.
That is a big right hand after eating one himself. Last 10 seconds of the 8th round.
Yeah, I like what I
And that's the end of round 8. Well, we've seen this before, a fighter with a bad cut, and sometimes a fighter that now has a much greater sense of urgency.
Yeah, right now, if he was gambling, if he was in a casino, he's rolling the dice. He's hoping to come up with 7.
Thought he had his target, but way off to the side with the uppercut. Got to be accurate to send the combination to the body, and he does that. There's the headshot, but he parries it away. Not hitting his mark there, going upstairs. Leonard's whiffing there. A big, wide, sweeping shot. I mean, perfect to counter against.
Yes, it is, and you know it's only a matter of time. You know, that goes into the old computer, the old brain, where the guy remembers that, and the next time he's going to capitalize on it.
Targeting that head with the combination punching. Halfway through the 9th round. Unable to land clean by Pernell Whitaker. And now that backhand, the straight left hand, scores well for him.
Come on, kid, focus. Put hands on it. Go ahead, move your jab. Come on.
Not able to land the headshot. Up top with the right hand. Took a shot, now he gives a left.
Come on, baby.
Last 10 seconds of the 9th round. Another good round by him there. Teddy, he can't miss tonight.
No, I'm taking nothing away from him, but you can't miss when your opponent goes out there and begs you to hit him. I mean, he's just standing right there asking for it.
You don't need that.
Doing great.
They are back to action here, but that action has only favored one man. Completely one-sided. Hard to see the scorecards coming into play here with how dominating he's been. He took a shot, but he gives one of his own. A left hand scores.
Back to the body. Jab. Pop the jab. Use the jab. Use the jab.
He clinches when he gets to the inside.
Come on.
Nice work to the midsection with the left. Leonard showing us a real solid skill set here with his head movement. Teddy, how much of that is just natural athletic ability and instincts, and how much of that is being trained well?
Well, most of it's trained well. If I take a guy off the street, Joe, and he hasn't been taught anything, he's going to throw punches. But usually he's not going to have a good defense. That's something that has to be attained. That's something that has to be taught. This guy has been taught good defensive fundamentals.
Good job on the 2-punch combo by Sugar Ray Leonard. Comes right back at him with a left hand. What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by Sugar Ray Leonard. Leonard's putting his punches together now. That's a nice combination. And that's what fighters do. Pulls the trigger right away after taking one.
Come on, kid, focus.
And round 10 comes to an end.
You gotta move with your hands in there. Let them things go. Okay, listen. You can throw them off with some head movement. That's it. Just throw them off with some head movement. Side to side.
Try as they may, Whitaker's corner has been unable to fix what looks like a broken Humpty Dumpty face on there. As we start round 11, the scorecard and his face tell the story.
Hook, he wide open for the hook. Keep moving. You're still not moving enough. Keep pushing.
Sugar Ray Leonard's combination punching is working well here. And now he's acting like a fighter, coming back with the right hand after getting scored upon. Really good work right there, landing the 2 punches in sequence by Pernell Whitaker. Pulls the trigger right away with the left hand after getting tagged himself. And just grabbing onto his opponent. Blocks that belt line well.
Come on, kids.
How about that left hand? Leonard blocks that punch. Leonard starting to score at ease against his opponent there. Anytime you can land a 3-punch combination, you're really hitting your groove. He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by Sugar Ray Leonard. Here's one for you now, he says, right back with the left hand. He just missed that shot up top. Keeping his hands up, getting way of his opponent's effort. And the bell rings, signifying the end of the round. In between rounds here, Whitaker's eye is completely swollen shut. What would you be telling him?
Well, this is going to sound a little tiny harsh, but guess what? This is a tough business. I tell him, you have 2 eyes, right? Use the good one.
Nice block by Pernell Whitaker. Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by Sugar Ray Leonard. Oh, and they decide to trade there. To the head he goes with a left hand. Hits him in the mug with the right. Sugar Ray Leonard's movement helped out there. He avoided that punch. Sugar Ray Leonard with a big right hand. Whitaker's lack of defense, especially when it comes with just getting away from that right hand, is really costing. And that cut will end the night. This is going to be a technical knockout. The ref saying the fight cannot continue due to that cut.